Hi everyone, this is Amina for another episode of Wise Wednesdays, and today I want to talk about self-worth versus skills. Self-worth and skills, they're both things that come up in coaching, and they're different, and of course they're related. What is self-worth, first of all? Self-worth is the sense that we have value in the world, that we have a right to exist, we have a right to occupy this space, we have a right to speak what's true for us. We have a right to contribute and share and receive. And it's just a sense of knowing that that's just how it is. There's nothing to prove. Self-worth is not something that you have to prove or that you can prove. If you're trying to prove your self-worth, you may have noticed that it doesn't work. You may have chased a goal of some kind to say, well, once I get that, then it'll definitely prove that I'm worthy. And then when you hit that goal, you come back to an old feeling of something's not right, something's missing, etc., etc. And that's because there's nothing that can prove your self-worth. Your self-worth just is. And it's kind of different to self-esteem. Self-esteem is something that you can build up psychologically by accomplishing small goals and just seeing that you have the ability, the skills, the wherewithal to achieve those goals, and that builds a sort of self-image of you as a capable person. Self-worth is a bit deeper. It's just a sense that you have a right to be here, and that you have value just because you're alive. Skills are easier to define, obviously. It's a sort of mastery of some set of actions, a process, a craft that you can execute very well. And those can be learned. So you can find a teacher, you can find a school, you can read books, although there's usually a practical element involved, so some apprenticeship involved, and a learning process that connects ideas with motion or action. But you can learn them, and you can improve them, and you can master them to a level that is unique in the world. So it's important to differentiate between those two, especially if you're a high achiever or someone who loves to learn, that you may have derived satisfaction from being able to learn skills very fast and doing very well and differentiating yourself and being rewarded and acknowledged for the skills and the resulting accomplishments that you have gained. But at the same time, there may have been a sort of contamination or a bleeding into this idea that you need to prove your self-worth. And that comes from ideas and assumptions that are limiting, that were picked up earlier in life, usually. And the being able to differentiate between the two will help you get clear on things that you may not feel clear about in the present moment. So it was a distinction I wanted to share with you. I think that's all I have to say on the matter for today. Self-worth versus skills. Don't mix them up. Skills are something that you can learn, you can have fun, you can enjoy learning and picking up those skills, but you cannot prove your self-worth through skills or the accomplishments that derive from having those skills. Your self-worth is innate. It's your, I don't want to say right, it just is. You are worthy. You have value just because you are here and you're alive and you're breathing. There's nothing to prove. You are worthy. So that's it for this week. I have a little announcement in that the leader circles, the small group coaching that I do, the next one has been set for next Thursday the 14th of June in London at 7 p.m. at Harley Street. It would be wonderful if you feel that this is relevant to you. It will be about this double journey of picking up skills, And this week it's around the theme of self-expression and communication in a work setting. And we'll start with something fun and simple, which is presenting powerfully. Then we'll move into something a little bit more challenging, which is negotiating and asking for what you want. And then we'll move to the next level, which is conflict resolution and how to manage or deal or address or be and resolve conflict. And then we'll combine, what I really want to do is combine this work around being in your self-worth and picking up skills, because it just felt inspiring, and that's what's coming up a lot at the moment in coaching sessions. So we've got a guest, we've got Dr. Anu Kumar, who will be talking about her journey going from medical registrar, feeling busy and stressed, to a life that's more balanced, balancing her work, her clinical work as a GP, her creative life as a yoga teacher and practitioner, as well as a successful playwright, and juggling that with her personal life and her family life. And I'm very much looking forward to hosting you and sharing with you and hearing from you and growing and having a nourishing and growing time. So if you're interested, there'll be a link below the video or in the email. If you're receiving this by email, email me if you have any questions. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you soon, either at the event or on Wise Wednesdays. Have a great week. Bye-bye.